Okay, so this will be a very short tutorial. I have to collect some publication for one of my ongoing research, and I choose to use this DBLP, which is, by the way, uh, from my opinion, the greatest site for looking for publications because it's very organized, it's very straightforward, it has all the possibilities, and it gives you all the references and everything else. So I highly recommend it. Basically, you are able to choose any of the publications and see the results there, and there is also some further links to other formats and forums and sites and so on and so forth. So by the way, I like it very much. So it's not a criticism, but I cannot find anything detailed about its API, and maybe it's not supposed to be there. But in the FAQ, here is a question how to use the DBLP API, and it's very vague, and it doesn't say too much what to do and how to do it. These requests are working, and it's cool and everything. But these are very simple requests. And for example, I would like to check all the papers um, related one publication forums, for example, a journal or a conference, and so on and so forth. So I cannot find any details about how to do this. But if you navigate to any of these forums, like for example ICSI, this is the International Conference of Software Engineering, and then over here you can find several menus and links, and here export records of this stream, because I think they handle everything under this as a stream, and you can select this JSON option, and if you select this, it will generate you a very good, very well created JSON. So basically, it says that the stream should be the conference ID and the abbreviation of the conference, and it says how much data do you want to retrieve in which format. So if I go back to my editor and to this REST console, you can see that I just imported this URL. I just copy pasted it here. And as you can see, you have to specify the stream colon streams slash the ID of the conference. And after that, you are able to retrieve the data. So if I submit this, this takes a while. Yeah, because it's reformatting everything and so on and so forth. So just a minute, or it's freezing. Maybe I should decrease it. Okay, anyway, while we're waiting, you can find out the ID of the venue or the publication forum from the URL. So if you have this URL, the ID will be this from here conf to IXC divided with a slash. Okay, so this is it. And my development environment is broken. Okay, but anyway, it's working. As you can see, I managed to retrieve the number of publications related to that venue, so it's quite good and it's working. And you can find any data you wish for. Yeah, that is not okay. I will deal this with later. So if you can see, there is any data about the papers by the authors and all the names and the titles. So everything which is contained in the database is here. I think this is some underlying mechanisms which is useful to them to create these elaborated, nicely formatted HTML lists. I don't know, but for me right now it saves the day, because then I don't have to parse this HTML, and because this is ends with the API. I think it's a publicly available API, so I am free to use it. Um, I think if you know any other way, please let me know. Okay, I hope this helps someone else also.